started auctioneering in 2009. Went to school to Harrisburg Community College. Was selling antiques and collectibles for several years before that, and I decided I need to have more of a long-term future. So I went to the Roar Mills and started doing weekly auctions. My first auction was a flower sale, and we did a benefit auction for breast cancer, and we hit $1,000, and I was so excited because all my friends showed up and supported me. And then after that, we progressed to tractor trailer loads of overstocks and returns. It has been a great experience. I was at the Roar Mills for approximately 10 years, and we were doing weekly sales. And a guy came to my office and he said, "Hey, what do you think about selling Lowe's returns on consignment?" And I thought, this is a great idea. We started out with one truck every month, and it evolved into several trucks a week. So I went and looked for a new warehouse, and we rented a warehouse in New Columbia. We started out with 11,000 square feet, and shortly after that, I hired a business development manager, and we started to develop the business even further. And not too long after that, then COVID hit in March, 3 months, or maybe about 6 months after we started doing truckloads pretty consistently. COVID happened, and I had to pivot pretty quickly. And unfortunately, I lost almost all my employees, and I was down to one. And we were sitting in the office and basically said, "What are we going to do?" And eventually, I had to lay off my last employee. I waited for 2 weeks, and I decided that there was no way in God's green earth I was going to go out of business. So I immediately brought back my team that would come back to work, and we figured out how to go online only. So I went from live auctions to online auctions, and we started cataloging items and getting friends and family, whoever would come in to help us catalog, get the whole stream working out and getting the processes going. Then the consignments kind of dried up on us, so I had to pivot again. So I took advantage of the EDIL loans and the PPP loans, and I invested in buying tractor trailers myself. The first truck was fantastic. We lost 3/4 of what we paid for it, so I thought that would be a great idea. We should do it again. And I continued to build relationships, and eventually we got into some better products, and it was almost like gold mining. We hit pay dirt, and it was turned into a wonderful thing. But COVID was probably the best thing that happened to me, and the worst thing for a lot of people, because it pushed me into the online business of auctioneering, which was by far the most lucrative part of it. After passing up on it in 2011, and then fast forward in 2020, I was always saying I was going to go back online and I was going to do online auctions, and I didn't do it. But COVID kind of forced me into it, and it was probably the best thing that's ever happened. I dealt with several different banks. I had some mutual friends and people that I respected in the business community, and they recommended me going to Mifflinburg Bank, and met with Mifflinburg Bank and told them my needs and how I was growing and some of my issues that I was having, and they were more than welcoming to help me alleviate those things. It's turned into a great relationship because from the beginning, I always wanted to partner. I partnered with great people on the truckload sales, the liquidation, and I got a great partner in banking. That it's evolved into, we went from 11,000 square feet to currently 160,000 square feet. And then we were able to, in last September, work a deal to buy the former sports zone and convert it to a warehouse with the support and financing through Mifflinburg Bank. So it was kind of flawless. It was kind of too easy. They believed in me, and I believed in them, and it's been a fantastic experience with Jordan. He's helped me work through the process, and we've been able to scale even further now that we have this new facility. It's been a great experience. Thank you for everything you've done. So, If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have these wonderful offices and this wonderful facility. You know, appreciate you believing in me and taking the chance, and Mifflinburg Bank for standing behind me, and look for a long and prosperous future. Let it rip, tater chip.